Questions 1 through 10 on the 2004 Grade 9 Pascal Math Contest. To win a skateboard, the skill testing question is 5 times 10 minus 6 divided by 2. This is a question that is testing your knowledge of order of operations. And if you remember, the acronym is BEDMAS. So brackets, exponents, then division, multiplication, and then finally addition, subtraction. So in this case, the brackets will be first. So 10 minus 6 is 4. And then at this point, since we have multiplication and division, those are just done in the order that they are listed. So 5 times 4 comes first, so you do that first, and then you divide by 2 after that. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. So number 1, the answer is A. The average of 2x and 12 is 8. What is the value of x? 2 plus x plus 12. The average, so divided by 3 because there's 3 numbers, is 8. And then the top now becomes 14 plus x. Cross multiply, 3 times 8 is 24. And therefore x is equal to 24 minus 14, which is 10. So number 2, the answer is E. The fractions 1 over 9, 1 over 4, and 1 over 18 are to be added. What is their lowest common denominator? So we're finding a common denominator for these fractions. Let's see here. If 18 is the lowest common denominator, I would have to multiply top and bottom here by 2. But unfortunately for the 4, there's nothing I can do because 18 divided by 4 is not an integer. All right, no problem. How about if I made 36? That would work. Top and bottom here by 4, top and bottom by 9. But this one I'd have to multiply top and bottom by 2. And that would give me 4 plus 9 plus 2 all over 36. So they actually don't want the sum, they just want the denominator. So number 3, the answer is D. In the diagram, the area of ABC is, well, the area of any triangle is 1/2 base times height, like that. The base in this case is 8. The height we don't know, but we can figure out the height. You can either do it by inspection, if you remember 3, 4, 5 triangles, and any multiple of that, which is 6, 8, 10. They're all Pythagorean triangles. But just in case you didn't remember that, we can always just calculate it. I'll let the height be x, or maybe a better variable to use is h, since it's a height. And using Pythagoras, h squared plus 8 squared is equal to 10 squared. And that looks like h squared is going to be 100 minus 64, which is 36, and therefore h is equal to 6, right? So it is indeed a 6, 8, 10 triangle. So there you go, put 6 in there, and that means you've got 8 times 6, which is 48 divided by 2, so 24 is the area. So number 4, the answer is E. The value of 5 minus square root of 4 over 5 plus square root of 4. Now, whenever I see these square roots, I immediately think about rationalizing the denominator. But in this case, you actually don't need to do that because the square root of 4 is an integer. So all you have to do is really just calculate the numbers. So square root of 4 is 2. And then on the bottom, square root of 4, of course, again is 2, but this time it's a plus. So that becomes 3 over 7. And that's it. So number 5, the answer is A. The value of 4 to the power of 1 plus 3 to the power of 2 minus 2 to the power of 3 plus 1 to the power of 4 is 4 to the power of 1 is 4, 3 to the power of 2 is 3 times 3, which is 9, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, and 1 to the power of 4 is 1. So 4 plus 1 plus 9, that's 14, and 14 minus 8 is 6. So number 6, the answer is 6, and that is choice C. If x is equal to minus 3, the value of 3x squared plus 2x is. So 3x squared plus 2x, substitute in negative 3, and you'll get the following. And then just do the math here. 3 squared, negative 3 squared is 9. And then 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. 3 times 9, 27, minus 6, and that is, of course, 21. So number 7, the answer is D. If 18% of 42 is equal to 27% of x, then what is the value of x? All right, no problem. Just get out your calculator and do this. So this left side becomes 7.56, and this is 0.27x. And then now x is equal to 7.56 divided by 0.27. And that would be 28. So number 8, the answer is A. Surface area of a cube is 96 centimeters squared. The volume of the cube is. So surface area SA is the area of the 6 sides of a cube. So 6 times the area of each side. Correct? And each side of a cube is a square. So 6 times the area of a square. And if you have a square, anytime you have a square and one side is, say, x, the area is going to be just x squared. All right? And they tell you that the surface area is 96. So using this, we can solve for x. 96 divided by 6 is equal to x squared. So this is 16, and therefore x is equal to 4. Now they want the volume of the cube. The volume of the cube is x times x times x, correct? Which is x to the power of 3. X is 4, so we have 4 to the power of 3, and that is equal to 64. So number 9, the answer is B. It is given that y is equal to 3x minus 5 and z is equal to 3x plus 3. If y is 1, the value of z is. So y is equal to 3x minus 5, and they tell you that y is equal to 1. So I can use that to solve for x. Put minus 5 on the other side, we get 6, 3x, and therefore x is equal to 2. And now I can use that. Z is equal to 3x plus 3, and therefore z is 3 times 2 plus 3, and that's 6 plus 3, which is 9. Z is equal to 9. Number 10, therefore, is E.